Hello and welcome to The Beard Talks Metal. So in this video I'm going to give as much of an objective opinion as I can on Emmure's new album, Look At Yourself. It's Emmure are not a band I listen to at all. They're not a band I've followed in the past. You know, that kind of teeny deathcore stuff is just not for old shits like me. Having said that, their band now is made up of 3 ex-members of Glass Cloud and Tony Danza's Tap Dance Extravaganza. Primarily Josh Travis, who is an absolutely amazing guitarist, and I've followed his work through Danza and Glass Cloud and stuff like that, and even to the extent he's such a good guitarist that even Scott Hull from Pig Destroyer and Aggravated Nosebleed sung his praises a couple of years back off the back of that Danza record. So the record was released yesterday and I thought I'll give it a go. Seeing as it's on Spotify, I've certainly not bought it, but I've given it a couple of runs on Spotify and I just thought I'd pass on my sort of opinions on what I think Josh Travis is doing. For the most part, it's garbage. It is really. I don't know what he's doing. As I say, I'm going to try and be objective, but it's very difficult with this record. It starts off as a really nice intro, actually. I think the intro is called You Asked For This. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure I asked for it, but there's got to be people out there who have. And, you know, it does have a lot of that kind of Josh Travis tone. He's undeniably a master of the mixing desk as well. So it sounds really nice. When I first heard that intro, I was like, oh, maybe this is going to be something else. But at the end of the day, the entire record is primarily let down by one person, and that's the vocalist. I think his name's Frankie. I don't know. At the end of the day, the lyrics are just about hating and, you know, bitches and all that fucking, like, you're over 30, man. Just fucking, it's just awful. I hate everything about his demeanor and his vocals and his lyrics and everything. It's clear that he's very kind of influenced by Fred Durst. There's so many Fred Durst-isms on this record that it just beggars belief. I mean, the first kind of main track, I think, Shinjuku Masterlord. I don't even, what's that even about? What the fuck is a Shinjuku Masterlord? It means nothing. I just have no idea what it's about. And unfortunately, it just sounds like Fred Durst singing for a garbage disposal. You know, I don't know what Josh Travis is doing on this record. I really don't. He is such a talented guitarist. And he stands front and center off of, you know, the whole deathcore scene that, you know, again, is not made for people like me. You know, there's a couple of bands I listen to, Arcacia Strain, and actually that's about it really. Fit for an Autopsy are okay, but on the whole, this is not for me. But I really wanted to hear what Josh Travis was doing on this. A couple of tracks on there sound like, you know, Suicide Silence B-sides. I suppose if you really hate that new record, again, that's something I've not listened to. But, you know, I am aware of what Suicide Silence have sounded like over the years. And I guess at the end of the day, if you know, if you're missing that kind of sound, check out this Emmure record. So there is one track that just about kind of stuck out like a sore thumb on all of this, and that's Russian Hotel Aftermath. Again, what the fuck does that even mean? What's it about? I have to sit and read the lyrics, but I don't even know if I want to go down that path. I don't know. But it sounds like a Glass Cloud leftover, basically. there's a lot of similarities to Glass Cloud's Perfect War Forever EP. Now I don't know what happened to Glass Cloud. They just seem to drop off the face of the planet. They did that last album that I have there, and that EP. Did a couple of tours and then just disappeared. And you know, I really wanted to know what Josh Travis was up to next. I was really hoping that Danza would get back together, but no, bills have got to be paid, and he signed up for Emmure. I got to talk about Major Key Alert. I mean, the reason I want to talk about this one is because the lyrics are written like essentially like a 15-year-old troll on a Reddit forum. It's all bitches and haters and hoes. I'm pretty sure he even says hoes in there. You're like, fuck, man. Look at yourself. The fucking album's called Look at Yourself. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a stream of consciousness about his self-esteem. I don't know. And then there's turtle in a hair machine. What? I just don't know. Why is every track less than 3 minutes long as well? Like, I kind of understand it if it's like you know, grind album or whatever, but this is, you know, they can literally go through this album in like just over 30 minutes, something like that. And in some respects, thank fuck, because it's fucking terrible. But what really annoys me about it is I just really, you know, Josh Travis, I just don't understand what he's doing. You know, if you go back to Danza and Glass Cloud and you know, even Glass Cloud, I suppose, is somewhere just about touching that deathcore scene, but there's something about them that was absolutely, you know, I really, really loved. And, you know, I just don't know. It ends with a track called Gucci Prison, which essentially sounds like, I don't know, Kim Kardashian's Hell. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what this is all about. But yeah, I'm sure if you like Emmure, you're going to like it. I don't know. Unfortunately, as a Josh Travis fan, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I'm sorry. I don't actually think this review turned out to be quite as objective as I wanted it to be. But yeah, so let's see what all the Emmure fans think of this one. And I'll catch you all soon. Thanks.